Hi, here's a quick look at the eMiniDayTrader trades and outlook for the market on Thursday, Feb 26th, 2009. Once again, just starting with these market profiles, including the overnight sessions. Overnight sessions, I'll just highlight here again, just so that we can get a better handle on what's going on during the daytime frame. So we've had a lot of sideways movement. We had a bit of an up movement yesterday, although it did have a late in the day sell-off closing here. We were looking at for some continuation higher today. We did get it. It moved off of the low, or where it closed yesterday, opened in the overnight session here, and did have a good rally. Did not quite take out yesterday's high, nor did the RTH today, but instead turned around and had a good follow through lower. So knowing that area is we were actually looking at the 69 area as a key reference area going into today. Here's the market profiles, the overlay that I've put together from the previous few days and then today. Quite often when a market re-enters the value area on the overlay, it'll test the other extreme. And so it did, all the way from around 69 down to 49 today. So that was a good move to see. It's what we expect in the auction process, and we're able to trade accordingly. Here's the individual days. You can see it selling off. So we're obviously getting a lot of days where the market is producing these value areas that are mostly overlapping, and to some degree a pretty good some pretty good volatility too. Not strange volatility, or I should say it is kind of a strange variation of volatility. It's not a market that's moving up and down quickly. It's going in spurts. It's having these little spurts of movement, and unfortunately stopped us out about 3 times today because of that. Other than that, the trade was was really what we were looking for. But then again, that's just part of trading. You got to kind of live with that. But that's really what was happening today, which hurt our results. But we can always learn from these things. And here's a look at the market from today, a little bit late yesterday. We know when we have these spike areas, they end to act as containment, and the market did for a good part of today. And that 69 area that I was just mentioning was also a known area of support and resistance. So you can see that the market traded mostly above that support, then it traded below it using this spike here as some support, and then finished off on a down move. So market kind of went in 3 stages today as it worked its way lower, and could very well do the same thing tomorrow. If it can stay below around about 750, it's likely to have some good move below that, although 740 of course is the next support area. And so if we can take a look at that and monitor it overnight and then tomorrow to see if the market either stays below 50 or above 50 or above or below 40. Obviously if it gets below 40, that would be very bearish, and sort of bombs away kind of thing. Look out below. That thing could really sell off big time. So we want to take a look at that. So that's really what we're looking at. As far as our trades were concerned today, we had several trades today. We were able to, we did get on the long side as it moved higher in here. We had a short trade in here, which we're really looking for. Unfortunately, we got stopped out on that trade. But it just kind of gave us a 2-step, and then it moved, just nicked us off by a tick, and then continued lower. So trying to be pretty tight on these stops, and in that particular case we're a little bit too tight on it. We got short in here expecting continuation down, and then long here when we didn't get it. But then we got short again here when the market went down and made the new lows for the day, and so that worked out nicely. And as it continued down here, we had another opportunity to get short in here. We had a quick long trade in here, which worked out nicely on the rally on up. we didn't really have a trade, unfortunately, other than our expectation as far as the way the market moved lower, other than the fact that we knew that the 49 area could very well be the next target once it stayed below 76. So that's why I was saying, it tested it here, it tested it here, and then finally here in this time frame started to spend some time below it. So when we were in this time frame right in here, our expectation then became the market would likely come back down and hit the 49 area. It was unfortunate we didn't have one of our actual trade setups and triggers to get short. However, you can see, for those of our traders who are familiar with reading the market the way that we do, you can see we had 3 deceleration. Actually, one was on, 2 of these were on one bar, and one signal was on the other bar, but gave us good indication near the known new resistance area, if you will, that was support to start with and then became resistance. And so we had a good test of it up here and some deceleration to get short, as we did in this area as well. So it was a kind of a tough day for us on our system, although it was a very good day as far as using our containment areas and how we look at the market and making decisions as far as, is the market accepting price within our expected containment areas? Are they acting as some good support and resistance? And then once the market moves beyond it, to know when that next containment area of support or resistance is, so we can target that for our next trade, not only for the entry but for the exit. So it was a very good day from that perspective, although our system trades, unfortunately on 3 of them, we just got nicked by a tick. One of them by 2 ticks, another 2 by 2 by 2 ticks, 1 by 1 tick, so it was rather unfortunate. One of the trades, too, I could see that some of our traders probably would not have taken, which was another stop out. So it was kind of a rough day from the actual trading system, with these spurts of volatility that we had, not ongoing all day to stop us out like that, but still reading the market the way we do, it was actually a pretty good day. So these are the areas that we're looking for to continue tomorrow in the market, and so we will monitor that overnight and tomorrow. So tomorrow morning in the regular trading hours. So if you have any questions, of course, feel free to contact us at eMiniDayTrader.com or info@eMiniDayTrader.com. Thank you.